Shalom everyone. I'd like to greet you with the good day and shalom, peace. And we are here again not to attack any personalities or religion, but in fact we are just scrutinizing what was written in the Christian Bible, the New Testament. And as of now, we are trying to discuss chapter 7 in the book of Acts. We're in these words where the words of Stephen. And by the way, Stephen was among the 7 elders that were chosen by the disciples of Jesus. And supposedly he was full of the Spirit and full of wisdom, according to chapter 6. And of course, when he started to teach, many resisted. But however, in chapter 7, we will discuss this, wherein in one chapter alone, there are about 7 errors that he made concerning his statements with regards to the events that occurred in the Old Testament and precisely in the Torah and in the book of Genesis. And in chapter 7 verse 1 to 4, he stated that Abraham left Haran after the death of his father Terah. And in verse 14 to 16, this is what is stated by Stephen. Then sent Joseph and called his father Jacob to him and all his kindred, 15 souls. So Jacob went down to Egypt and died, he and our fathers plural, and were plural, carried over into Shechem and laid into sepulchre that Abraham bought for a sum of money of the son of Emor, the father of Shechem. Also in verse 43 of Acts chapter 7, he said, "Yes, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god Remphan, figures which you made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon." So these are the words of Stephen. We have only chosen those statements or texts, verses that have errors. And how many errors did he commit? There are 7 errors. Okay? 7 errors. And number 1 error that he made here is in chapter 7 verse 4, wherein he said that Abraham left Haran when his father died. But the story of that event was written in chapter 11 and chapter 12 of the book of Genesis. And in verse 26 until verse 32 of the book of Genesis, Terah was stated that Terah was 70 when he born Abraham, and his total age was 205. In chapter 12, we are told that Abraham left Haran at the age of 75. So, doing the simple math, 205, which is the total age of Terah, and we deduct his age when Abraham was born, which is 70, and the age of Abraham, which is 75, but when he left Haran, that is a total of 145. So therefore, there must be a 60 years left of the age of Terah when Abraham lived. So this is the first error that Stephen made without computing the age of Terah and the age of Abraham. And next, secondly, is that in chapter 7, verse 14 to 16 of Acts, accordingly, he said that all the souls, all that kindreds that Jacob has when he went to Egypt were 315. 315 is equivalent to 75. So this is totally wrong, totally opposite of what the Torah says. Because according to Genesis chapter 46 verse 27 and Exodus chapter 1 verse 5 and Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 22, all of the souls that with Jacob when he went down to Egypt were 70. 310, not 315. So there were 70 souls. So again, that is the second error here. Okay, in one chapter alone, chapter 7 of Book of Acts. Thirdly was he said that Jacob went down to Egypt and died, he and all our fathers, the fathers meaning the children of Jacob, and were carried in verse 16 and were carried over into Shechem. Okay, so according to the words of Stephen, Jacob was carried, when he died, he was carried from Egypt to Shechem and buried there. So this is not true because Jacob was not buried in Shechem but in the cave of Machpelah. That was written in Genesis chapter 50 verse 13. And another error is that the fourth error is that according to the chapter 7 verse 14 to 16 is that all the fathers were carried into Shechem and laid to the sepulchre of Abraham, both of the sum of money from the sons of Emor. All right. So the error here is another error is that not all the fathers, the children of Jacob, was carried to Shechem, but only Joseph, the bones of Joseph. And we know from the Exodus that during the time of Moshe, his remains was retrieved by Moshe and were carried into Moab because Moshe did not able to reach the promised land and Canaan. And during the time of Joshua, Joseph's bones were buried into Shechem. Okay, in Joshua chapter 24 verse 32. So therefore, it was only Joseph that was brought from Egypt and buried in Shechem, and not all the fathers. Okay, so that was the fourth error that was made by Stephen in Acts chapter 7. Next is that according to verse 14 to 16, Abraham bought a sepulcher from Emor, the son of Shechem. Okay, so that was not true because Abraham did not buy land from Hamor. Actually, in Hebrew it is Hamor, son of Shechem. So Abraham bought from Ephron, the Hittites, not from Shechem. So that was the geographically opposite with what Stephen said, and that can be read in chapter 23 of book of Genesis. Okay, wherein after the death of Sarah, Abraham bought from Ephron, the Hittites, the Kitti, a piece of land wherein the cave of Machpelah was located, and therefore it was conveyed, it was purchased by Abraham for burial purposes. So it was Abraham bought from Ephron and not from the Shechem. So that was totally wrong, no? Number 6 error is that the plot of land in Shechem were bought by Jacob and not Abraham. Okay? So, in Genesis chapter 33, verse 18 to 20, it was Jacob who bought a piece of land from near Shechem, no? This was bought by Jacob and not by Abraham. So, there are seven. The next one is, there are 7 errors. Next one is in Acts chapter 7, verse 43. Stephen was quoting what was written in Amos chapter 5, verse 26 to 27. He says that, yes, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. Remember, the term beyond Babylon was the term of Stephen. Whereas in Amos chapter 5, verse 26 to 27, it says, but ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Cheion, your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourself. Verse 27, therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, said Hashem, whose name is Elohim of hosts. Alright, so remember the difference in this chapter 7, verse 43 of Acts and Amos. The words of Amos is that they will be carried away into the place beyond Damascus. And here in Acts chapter 7, in verse 43, Stephen says, beyond Babylon. So these are two opposite geographical locations, okay? The different locations. So, as we can see or analyze this chapter 7, Stephen, which is claimed to be full of wisdom, is, we can say he lacked wisdom with regards to the story of our forefathers, the children of Jacob, of Abraham, and the children of Jacob, especially the multiple purchase of land made by the patriarchs, Abraham and Jacob. He was confused which land Abraham bought and which land Jacob bought. So he was confused of this. And so this is so grave error, no? So we are not here to attack Christianity whatsoever, but this is written in the book of this Christian Bible that they use. However, a lot of error. One chapter alone has a compound errors of 7. And I leave to you your decision. How are you going to treat this kind of writings in the New Testament? And hopefully we have learned something. Shalom, shalom. May Hashem bless us all.